Still, no, go right ahead.
Mike and Ryan, it looks like they're pretty close in chips right now. But Cliff is just as dangerous, and you know, a double up for net, and she's right back in it.
We're gonna let our players here in about 10 minutes take a quick break, and we're gonna pull the green chips off. We have invited many of our players to come back during the break and talk with Trevor and myself.
And you the fans. So hopefully during the break, our players will come back. You guys can truck directly to them. I'm sure they would look forward to talking to all of you folks out there, spending your time with us here on a Thursday night.
I see some action here, I believe.
41.
Now Chris has enough money to put a nice little dent into Ryan's stack here. I actually love the raise size too.
And Chris has won every all-in. Don't you hate it when people say that?
I thought you were fooling around there, but I wasn't positive.
And you were like, man, did he really say something like that seriously?
Ryan elects to not put Chris all in. I guess they are. Ryan.
Ace, queen,
Chris
9.
Chris did have a little bit of a deeper stack than I think Ryan really wanted to kind of mess with.
Ryan said, go ahead, Chris, hang yourself a little bit. Chris does not bite.
Yeah, I mean, I think when Ryan opens, calls a 3-bet, he obviously has a ton of queens in his hand. He's got hands like jacks and 10s. I think ace king probably 4-bets. Aces, kings, and queens obviously I think they 4-bet as well. So I can't imagine Chris feeling too super thrilled with a pair of 9s here.
Table got kind of quiet. Chit chat slipped down a little bit.
Thanks for the change of opinion, Hardy One. We're glad you're here. Hopefully you'll be here next Tuesday and every following Thursday until we crown our champion.
And if not, I'll just open up the stream. If you want to just come in the chat room, we'll just talk.
Just talk. Just one-on-one. Just, you know.
That's what the internet's for. Bridging lives together.
Annette under 10 big blinds here. Is she going to try to raise?
She can put half her stack at risk.
24. That's a pretty healthy raise. Obviously committing herself. Ryan says, you know what, I'm just going to sit here and comb my mustache and wait for a better spot. So Ryan's has his Risen there on the side. Is that one of the Wu-Tang members? Risen?
Oh, I thought it was his initials.
Oh.
Ryan Zebediah.
Zebediah. I like that.
Ryan Zebediah Nicholson. No relation to Jack.
Annette under the gun, the old 5-6. She's looking to double down.
It just twitched.
I'd be surprised if Cliff did not raise here. His only concern right now, like obviously I think he has a better hand than a random opponent would have in the big blind, but I don't think he wants to commit too much and be forced to call a shove from Chris. I wonder if Chris has looked at.
5,000.
He looked like
Looked very
he's looking
pensive.
really intense at the players in front of him. Now Cliff is finding himself on the fairly short stack. Another big re-raise by Ryan.
Cliff gets 200.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Ryan's really poised for back-to-back wins here.
He is.
Oh, what a nice fella.
And I think he's using his amount of chips to his advantage. I think he's making people think about their hands. He's making raisers question the value and strength of their hand.
I mean, he's playing the way, you know, I think we all would like to. He's being the aggressor. When you're the aggressor, it's hard to play back. Especially, I mean,
It doesn't hurt when you hit hands like this.
Sure. I mean, he's had some decent hands and he's played them all really, really well. But when he hasn't had it, he's made it seem to believe like he does. We didn't see what Chris had there, but obviously it was nothing too exciting.
Right.
Got a runner.
So right now we have, what, 5 people left?
Yeah, we've been five-handed for a couple levels here.
So there's a 23-point gap between 5th place and 1st place. So obviously each player is just trying to hold on and just get as deep as possible to earn as many points as possible in this format.
Call.
Cliff 3 bets King Jack suited. Ryan calls. Ace 8. We're going to go heads up here.
The 3x that you mean?
Yes.
3x under the gun. Ryan calls in position.
Ryan calls.
Like, I love the fact that, like, Ryan's crushing, but I kind of want Cliff to win because I want this game to last a little longer. Here we go.
Ooh.
Get in the middle, guys. It's getting in the middle.
Perfect timing for split cam. Look at that. Our
Great.
production staff is right on the mark.
Great
on the
shot
ball.
there.
Oh, he checks it.
4,000.
Call.
All in call.
All right, here we go.
I think everybody got what they wanted. I think Cliff wanted them to get the chips in. Wanted Ryan to bet. Wanted to jump all in. Cliff gets it. Doubles up through Ryan.
Full double up for Cliff there.
$83.50. 83 or 50. 8,300.
Let's see if we can pull up a chip count here sometime soon to see where our players shake out.
The tables have turned.
Indeed, they have, Toby.
Yeah.
Ryan
Ryan had that comfortable lead.
Ryan got chopped down there a little bit. Now Cliff is, as we say, right back at it.
Missed his Ryan and Cliff about
Card
that even
coming out.
pizza Mike.
I might.
Paiza, right? That's how you say it? Paiza Mike still chip lead.
Pizza Mike and Chris in a
Net
net.
and Chris,
I hate to say this while
About
my
10, 11 big
Find
blinds
out
piece.
on my phone or iPad for the
just looking to
last
double up each of them.
little bit to try to get my vision back a little bit because yeah, those both look like spades. But I wasn't seeing the ball all that great with tennis.
Sounds like you need glasses.
I might, but you can exercise your
So we
eyes.
can
too,
get maybe
Sure.
1 or 2 more
Good
hands
one.
in before break.
I just passed. I just killed my driver's test. Eye test. So,
So Nets are going with the raising route again on the short stack.
12. 13.
I'm more of a proponent of just jamming here.
13.
What's Cliff have?
I think he has a like queen 8 or something like that. That's my guess.
Heads up.
I had one card right. Annette trying to fade an ace. Check, check. No black cards for either player. So I guess that was Annette's game plan. She's gonna raise. If she won, great. But she didn't want to shove and get clobbered with the better hand. So
Yeah, I think she gets really. I think if she hits either the ace or the 6, she puts her stack in there.
sure.
You know, unfortunately,
Let's
Cliff's
see.
way ahead. But if that ace hits on the river, I think we say goodbye to
We want them to get up and lead.
That's my.
There's the horn. I think we might get one more
Solid,
hand
yeah.
in here since we have the
Ryan
blinds
can help out
posted.
There. He's a nice fellow.
Chris will be acting first, as you can see. They'll also be folding first. Net folds. Pizza Mike on the button here. The very good hand.
Just love how we changed his name to Pizza Mike.
Also a member of Wu Tang.
17.
Splash in the pot. Oh,
Here we go.
Race.
Raising up.
So if you're Ryan and you think Pizza Mike is making a button move,
Mullen.
Oh, Mike.
slow roll.
Oh, you got a real hand.
Slow rolls.
Shit.
Mike's like, oh, he really had a hand.
Uh-oh. We could have someone really bummed out
Love
back here in the
that.
booth in a second.
Hand before the blind, you got a monster, huh?
Ryan with the ace, or
All
with the
break.
king
He's
hearts.
got all the outs too. One
Mike.
pure out for Mike.
1-9.
And that is not it.
Match him up there.
Pizza Mike is going to
Wow, just before break.
does he have any chips left? Looks like he has like
Mike had, it looks like,
2.2
Good time for a big
Yeah.
one there, Ryan.
Thank you.
Been playing the come over the top game all day.
18. 19. 20 and a quarter.
I think Mike's gonna have
Ooh, thanks.
a little bit left. Annette is have to be Annette and Chris are
hell?
thrilled right now because Mike is super close to a bust out and he can move up in points. We are gonna take a quick break. We'll see if we can get some of our players back here to come chat with you guys. But until then, I'm gonna go stretch my legs.
talk
and
amongst yourselves.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll put your heads down and we'll turn the lights out and
Take a quick nap.
we'll let you know when we're back.
We'll
So,
leave the camera on the table. You can watch Cooch do his work. We'll see you in a few.
that cooch work is no joke. Yeah, come on.
Sure, come on.
Go to town. You guys aren't. It's not an interview. It's just stopping the chat. The chat will be there. We're about to your fans.
I don't have fans. Where's the chat? This here? All right, so. Oh, you're going to come with me? Oh, this is going to be good. Good hand. So that sucked.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
For you. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
brother.
but you've been coming over top all freaking night. All night you've been playing the
You know?
home 3-betting game. That was your plan tonight, the 3-bet game.
It was.
I know.
Yes.
And then you,
And I 3-bet with nothing every single time.
no, I don't believe that. But I believe you
Yeah.
weren't afraid to do it a little
No.
lean or light tonight.
No, I think every time I 3-bet, honestly, I had a monster.
Really, you've
Yeah.
been hitting the face with the deck
Yeah.
again this week.
That is absolutely correct.
Oh.
After
Well,
watching,
nothing wrong with that.
you're pretty low.
No! Oh.
My thinking was I was pretty passive last week, and this week
You and me both.
I was going to go a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's paid off. But it's still early. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It was great timing for that.
I was ready to get up and walk away too.
Yeah. I wish you would have.
I bet. Yeah. When I sit down and look at Kings, I'm like, oh shit, we've seen aces against Kings earlier. It's not going to happen again. Not going to happen. Then when the 3 hearts came on the flop, I'm like, oh, I'm sitting good now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
it's over.
9 of hearts is okay then. So, I would like to get some information from the chat group. What do you guys think out there? Am I the biggest frickin' donkey that's in the game right now, or is Cliff?
So Rip Dolly says this is bingo poker. The next guy says, how did they select these players? Hey, it's Akron, Ohio, dude.
I can tell you how I was selected. They came down to the streets of downtown Akron one day, and I was sitting down there with a bottle of booze with a brown bag over top of it, and they came up and said, hey, you know how to play poker? I'm like, no. They're like, we want you because you're a real character. That's how they picked me. I don't know. How about you?
I tried out and surprisingly made it. It was pretty funny, actually. I'm not sure how. Apparently,
Yeah.
I'm a character.
Yep, I guess so. I think that everybody out there in chat needs to help a little bit with getting this stuff going. We should be up to probably about 2,000 viewers right now because I feel like this game is probably a lot better than anything that Jamie Staples does or anything that who's the basement dude, Dirty Basement Boy. I think we do better than them. And I want to shout out to Live at the Bike because you guys stink. You can't hold anything against us.
You want in, Cliff?
Thank you.
Come on.
Well, I'll interview you, Cliff. Am I too obnoxious out there, Chad? Should I mellow out a little bit?
You haven't said one word today.
No, I've been pretty quiet till I get behind the mic, and I've double mic'd here. So, how do you think about your play tonight, Cliff? Do you feel like you're playing all right?
I'm awesome. Yeah.
See, that's what I thought too. When I'm out there, I'm saying I don't want to play against any hands in Cliff because I think he's awesome. How about the time that you went up against me and I raised you pretty big? You kind of got scared. It looked like I saw a look on your face like it went pale. So I knew I had you. You didn't know that, did you? I had to tell. That was what I wrote down in my notes. Cliff goes pale when you 3-4 bet him.
I'm very pale already. I'm practically albino. So that's a bad read. But I don't. My poker memory must be so great. I don't remember the hand you speak of.
Yeah.
I kind of zoned out, I guess, because I've been card dead to people at home.
I've kind of noticed. Yeah, I've noticed that at the table too. You haven't been in many hands.
And nobody talks to me.
There's not a whole lot of talking going on.
Yeah, I know.
What GoFresh wants to know what your handicap is.
What's my handicap? Golfing?
Yeah.
He's asking you because you're wearing a golf hat.
Oh, what's my handicap? What's a good handicap? I have no clue. I'm probably. I usually shoot about a 210 on 9 holes.
I play tennis.
Oh, tennis. Okay.
Like
No,
I'm handicapped.
I'm more of a football guy, wrestling guy, baseball,
You wrestled?
table tennis. Nah, never in my life. No, I've coached. I've coached a few times, once or twice. I just kind of sit back with the clipboard and say, "Good job, guys. Way to go." All right, I'm gonna turn this over to Annette. Let her come in for a little bit.
I'll stay seated.
Thanks, Twitch audience. Please continue to root me on because I'm gonna need it because I'm a donk.
Do we have chip counts? Come on in. Pretty good.
You haven't said a word all night now you're
No,
commenting.
no,
That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
I haven't said a word all
That's
night. We'll continue not to.
Okay.
Until here's the host. Anyway, so I was going to ask you, what's your chip size right now?
Like 6,000
You're
things, yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I've been bluffer.
Yeah,
No,
you did.
I have the stone nuts.
Whatever.
each time. Did I not? I may have bluffed at some time today. I don't really recall. I've been trying to just follow the debate online, but they sequester our phones, so I'm just imagining
What they're saying?
what's going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
sure it's a
so,
little crazy, and I'm playing like I've never played before, so we're good.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're the best from what I hear.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's what chat has it. The chat.
Uh-huh.
It's the alternate chat that is talking you up. I'm not
great.
getting on the screen right now, but no, I'm just glad it seems kind of friendly that I'm not getting anything mean about me. So
That's because you're here.
yeah, so
When
you
you
just
don't
sit there and be
talk.
quiet,
Yeah.
and you don't take too much heat. I know a few people at the casino that do that, and it seems to work for them. I can only keep up the quiet act for so long.
No, I don't smell like cigarettes. That's a nasty habit. Thank you very much.
Somebody asked you if you.
Yeah, I bet Annette smells like cigarettes.
Somebody here does smell like cigarettes.
It's
but
not me.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the cigarette? Sure. I had spoken to Bobby about that there might be a bunch of drunken Republicans. Yes. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I mentioned that I'm sure Bobby may be there. Yeah. So, are you gonna go?
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm like, I might be here a while though.
I have to work. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Things could happen.
you never know. But anyway, I will give up my seat to you, Trevor.
No, let somebody else.
What's up, chat? I am back. Yeah, so I had a thought. I was like, we have the Republican debate going on right now in Cleveland, right next to the casino. So I'm thinking there might be some fresh money coming in here in the next few hours. So if we get out of here at a reasonable time, I might be jetting up old I-77 and have my way with some of those gentlemen or ladies, whoever get the money. I don't care. I don't play favorites or
Sounds like a
opponents.
plan.
Sure. Yeah, I might pick up a couple hitchhikers on the way. Did you guys hear about the hitchhiking robot that set off from like Canada and it made it to Philadelphia, and then people disfigured it and stole all of its parts out of its membrane?
Oh, that's fun.
Sounds like Annette's got to run. She's gonna hop back on the table. We're gonna be getting it going here in about a minute or so. Throw my ears back on. Day shift, you still hanging out in here, bud? He sure is. What are you doing? Whoa.
Do you want to know what? 5,400.
I did that with my mind. Is that called like a Jedi mind trick?
Hit my little nipple thing.
Whoa, I just heard a bad word. There's a shot of our chip counts. Obviously, Pizza Mike is in.
I don't
69.
think so. I think I was
Button should be
just
clipped, 'cause I
There's
was
a clip of the new Terminator movie.
Is it?
Because I raised from the button.
Sure.
Because it was an interesting discussion before. So I think thinks I'm
Day shift. Why are you not at the? I know you're day shift, but I think you should be at the casino right now, prepping for all the.
when I
Republican
raise,
money.
I tell him to go for a walk, and then I raise it.
I call that repo money.
And then he comes back over top of me. I think he's playing pretty loose. His range is wide.
I was taking
Day shift. Hopefully your little pony's doing well up there right now.
Well, as our players are refinding their seats back at the table, Troy, I think we are getting ready to take this tournament down to its finale. We have 3 players that are very, very short stacked.
I can, but wait.
And
I will.
I can't, but not now.
hello.
Just not yet.
That's all you got?
No, I just looking at this big thing in front of my face.
Just gotta lean out.
Oh, look what I did. That was nice.
I think you're the weatherman.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's like the 7-10 split.
Yeah. I picked it up.
That'd be
Yeah.
fine.
As you can see, Pizza Mike,
I've done
Annette,
that.
Chris,
Just
all
no
in the
cards,
danger
just
zone.
flop, boom.
But if Ryan and Cliff end up knocking them out, this could be an extensive heads-up match.
Highway
I'm all in.
to
Danger zone.
38.
Bum, bum, bum. Pizza Mike crams the rest of his 3.7K into the middle. Can't imagine Cliff folding here. He might even isolate.
1, 2, 3. Oh, 37. I had an ante. Sorry. It's 38 pre, so it's 37. Yeah, he raised to 38.
All right, so here we go.
Good luck, Cliff.
Cliff and the Pizza Man.
I got
Pizza Mike.
to go out.
in life.
I mean, that's the whole point of the game.
Pretty good.
Ooh, we have sweats.
Yeah, Pizza Mike flops exactly what he wants.
You'll take a 3 though.
King, Queen, Ace, or 9.
Nice
And there it is. Pizza Mike stays alive.
for you.
You got that royal draw.
Too hard. Too hard. You rolled that ace.
It's tough to eliminate people off this table tonight.
Sorry, I hit the garbage disposal on accident.
Hope you feel better, Jerry.
One hand late,
keeping me
Jerry,
in this
but I'll
on.
take it.
The button's on you, Ryan.
Oh, so I don't have to
I
put
hear,
a big
is
blind
Jerry not
out.
feeling well right now?
Yeah, Jerry's not feeling so hot. I think he's gonna call it a night.
Was he the one that tiptoed to the toilet earlier?
Hope
Hmm.
you're feeling better.
Just go to hug him.
Yeah, it
Kinda
was
weird.
good. No, 'cause
And Jerry's twin, Jerry's grandpa, is coming in to deal for us.
Does it make him geriatric?
That's all good.
And it happens. It just happens, guys.
Dad jokes, dad jokes.
You're my favorite dealer, Mr. Moskowitz. My favorite.
Anybody in chat into I brought up earlier, but anybody in chat into fantasy football? I've started my research. I have a draft on the 19th, so I'm looking forward to that.
all in.
59. Good luck in that.
Chris is all in.
I know.
It'll take all of Annette's chips to call. She decides, no, thank you.
I had an 8.
So Pizza Mike's double up actually puts a lot of pressure back on Annette and Chris because Pizza Mike is no longer the short stack.
Right, they were hoping that Mike was
it,
gone to grab a few more points.
That you had. I don't know. My
These
frog told me.
3 low stacks need to move out of here and let Cliff and Ryan just go at it.
He's gonna end up over there.
Thunderdome.
Like
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
like two feral cats just
I really don't remember.
pawing and scratching and
Yeah, it was hard. I feel it.
biting.
I'm feeling pretty strong right now. With my
It's like 2 mosquitoes going for the same arm.
Go for the very reasonable A7.
23.
I'm still kind of surprised by the raise sizes from everyone.
All in. Oh, Billy.
4-8. I got one coming. Yep.
71.
Pizza Mike hoping for something great,
I think he peeked at the 2 first and he realized, oh crud.
and he chuckles to himself.
You had a chance to triple up. I know, but
See ya.
did you?
Guys are 10.
Well, I can,
Cliff
but
getting a
just I gotta
fantastic
fade
price to
some-
call here, and he does.
Insane.
So they'll be flipping
I don't have one
for
over.
Chris's tournament life here.
71.
Chris is at risk.
Good luck, Chris.
Thanks, sir.
Good luck, Colin.
Thank you. You guys don't have to say that.
Drum roll, please.
Hey, Cliff.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Put a 7 up there.
we get a
Or a
sweat.
set. Or club.
Club draw
I got out.
for the sweat.
Boom.
Oh my
Wow,
gosh,
magic.
it's still here.
All you got to do is remind Paul that he's your favorite dealer, and he will get you there.
Just does it, huh?
Thanks, buddy.
people flop pretty great, and then all of a sudden, just the runouts are
Me too.
pretty crummy. As you can see, Cliff was second chip position
Nice hand.
with like
Thank
in the mid 20s,
Nothing
and now he's
funner.
He's
just like
divided his
rigged.
chips among the 3
just
low
like
stacks.
that, down to 12k.
Remember, I said I'm gonna win. You gotta keep it.
Some guys have all the luck.
Great. I should have blind out. Yeah.
Sing it,
I'm sitting here
Cooch.
by myself.
It
for a
is
while.
4-8.
I think Cooch was in that Broadway musical Jersey Boys.
Haven't got it. We're working on it.
400
That's a stagehand.
Ryan Schwartz.
Thank you.
I think it's about Net's turn to double up.
Yeah, seriously. Everyone's taking turns.
We're just trying to make this a 4-hour internet broadcast.
What's going to happen is Cliff's going to double to Ryan, and then everyone's going to just be short stack.
Hey, Ron. I miss you, buddy.
I like Aaron, dude. Dude has a great style.
I would really wish that he would bring me some maple syrup next time he comes to town.
I bet if you say it a little louder, he might.
Hey, Ron, maple syrup.
And bring Daniel Negreanu with you as well.
Covered in maple syrup.
Maple syrup was that's kosher, right?
Get
With,
through-
that's
dude,
cool. That's cool with Negreanu, right?
Wouldn't it be
Mr.
great
Vegan?
if we like covered him and then we just threw pancakes at him? It would be so awesome.
Gluten-free vegan pancakes. Cliff with the JJs.
I think we lost some action here.
out of sight.
Did
not
he
not out of
act?
mind.
Oh,
He-
okay.
he just did.
I thought maybe we missed some of the action.
Bud's good.
Discouragement.
Don't
Yeah.
get used to that, Cliff.
What's that?
Have to get real. Ain't good with that.
What's up, Ollie Nolly?
Ollie Nolly
You watching from a skateboard right now?
asking for a shout out. We do more than a shout out. We point out.
We question your name choice.
And now we will talk about you for the next 5 minutes.
And now with their short stack, kicks it in. I was gonna say King 3 is like pretty close there. I mean, this format has kind of allowed people to get pretty low in blinds. So I think King 3 is probably fold.
Three-way.
Chris happily checks his big blind. Yeah, look at Chris. I mean, Chris is right back at it. I mean, bunch of 4 and 8. He's got about almost 15k.
Yeah, it's these low stacks that are doubling up.
Oh my gosh! I was just gonna call for 9 of clubs. Ryan makes a straight. Cliff makes the flush. Chris has the nut flush draw. Are you kidding me? So rigged.
7 of clubs.
It's going right to me.
7 of clubs.
That's fun.
So Ryan leads out for 1,000. Chris just calls behind. Now Cliff in decision mode. Just calls. Doesn't want to scare anybody away. Blank 6 in the river. What's Cliff gonna make it? 8? 7? All of it? Oh, Cliff is really selling it.
I've been all in announced.
I thought Ryan's gonna instant muck there, but he's just perplexed.
And a call.
Oh, he called.
Good win.
That's a good one.
It's
That-
a chop, right?
It's a chop, right?
Jack 8, Jack 8. What's this? I see.
Just like that, Cliff takes his turn at the double up. The only person at the table that could double up at the time. That's not true. Chris could as well, I guess.
8, 82, 85, 91.
Welcome to all of our additions to the Twitch chat room. Appreciate your support by watching our show tonight. We have been broadcasting on Thursday nights from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. or until the tournament ends for our 12 weeks, right? Am I saying that right?
12 weeks.
12-week
Yeah,
marathon.
Which one? Just one.
Tournament here where the same
Yeah.
players are playing over and over each week to gain points.
Wasn't
And the
intentional.
winner after the 12-week
Not trying
period,
to
the
give
most
Cliff any
points,
more
we will
money.
be sending to Las Vegas
Last
next summer
time.
for a 1,500 event buy-in.
As you can see, that chip count is incorrect because it doesn't even have Cliff on the list.
Somebody busted Cliff out. But while we have your attention here, we're trying to work that all out. We also want to tell you about a special broadcast that we have coming up Tuesday, August 11th. Bart Hansen will be in-house in Akron, Ohio, playing poker with the best of Northeast Ohio has to offer, and Canada.
That's right, and Canada. Don't forget old Canada.
And Canada.
If you don't know, Bart Hansen is from crushhighpoker.com.
Look up here.
That is his. Oh, that almost right through my nose.
Right.
Nope, there. There it is.
Right there.
Got it.
Right there, Crush Live Poker.
Did you get jelly on your arm?
Maybe.
Tastes like jelly. Anywho, Bart Hansen from crushhighpoker.com will be in the studio on the table playing against all the best we have to offer. So we can't wait to see how Poker Pro fares against our poker
against the best from this
16.
area.
That's what I.
Yeah.
And you know what? I consider AA Ron from our area because literally, if you go right across Lake Erie, there he is. He's an Ohioan by proxy.
So you have an all-in. Ryan raised to 1.6 and net jammed for 3.5, and Ryan
Good luck.
Ryan ended up calling,
Good luck, Ryan.
and that is sucking on her magic
Good luck,
charm. So we'll
Ryan.
see how it goes.
It just struck me funny.
9 of diamonds.
No, 3
Can you please do a 9 of diamonds?
Ryan's holding on, and he is going to.
King of Diamonds.
Good game, guys.
All right, so we have our next elimination. It is a net.
We'll let her come back here with a lollipop. Have a little conversation with you.
So net is our 5th place finisher.
I'm gonna go find a beverage. And then there were 4, Trevor. 4.
4 remaining. Half of our field has been eliminated.
That's all.
Dead small. Dead small. No shame in folding, guys. This guy. No shame in folding.
So we have big blind only on this hand.
I'll let you.
Big
have fun
blind
with them.
is begging for a walk.
But there's no shame in folding, he says. So I'll just call. Let's see if I can get ahead on the fly.
Chris limps the button.
Check.
Both players quickly check. Mike now open-ended. Pretty interesting play there by Chris. So checked until he made the best hand, and he went for it. Welcome, Annette. Held on as long as he could. It was a tough run. You know, you're short stacked. Obviously, you had a huge hand early on against Rudy, where you colored him aces versus kings. But you had a couple tough spots where I think a couple times you're bluffing in some monsters, and you know that's always unfortunate. But you know, it's one of those things where if you don't make hands in this kind of format, you just kind of bleed down, and before you know it, you find yourself out in 5th place.
That's okay.
2nd and 5th, yeah, it's obviously a great start.
Just can't wait to.
Come on.
Oh, I was thinking we're gonna have someone joining me here shortly, unless
Oh,
Mike gets
really?
extremely
Are you
lucky.
serious? Unreal.
That's
So
not
overall, do you think
fun.
you played the way you wanted to tonight, or
Look,
something you would have done different?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Change it up a little
Put
bit.
into giant pile of doo-doo.
No, I wasn't reading well, just some bad poker.
Do you think it was just like a mental thing where you were kind of just
Gotcha.
out of it, or
Nine or
what do you think? What do you think caused it,
Give me a hard
in your
sweat
opinion?
or nine.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Or
I
nine
was
of
trying
hearts.
to read.
Oh my
No
gosh!
jack.
Everyone
It's
just
straight.
gets there every
Oh
time.
my goodness.
Unreal. I feel like Chris.
What straight. 8, 9, 10 jack queen
Wow.
straight. Mike went
Yeah.
I just don't have a read on Ryan yet.
3,
I mean,
4,
Cliff
5,
think he-
63.
outplayed me a couple times, but my read on Ryan isn't. So I'm kind of curious to see because it seemed like he raised every blind. And
Yeah. Week one, I think Ryan played a certain way, and I think he played fine, or I mean, he played well in my opinion. But he found himself in some lucky
You wouldn't
situations. Tonight, he got the chip lead early. And
Sorry,
it's just
Cliff.
been pedal to metal just
I mean,
from,
that's-
from jump, and
Yes.
that's really difficult to play against.
It was so.
So
when
I
we're
can
supposed to be
understand
there,
your
I gotta-
pain when you're trying to figure out where's
I
Ryan's
gotta
coming
hope that
from
I
for
don't
sure.
see a flop.
and then he got lucky in Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, and sometimes that's just like a personal like mojo thing. Like you get in bad and you suck out
I
early
thought we
on,
had that discussion.
where you could have been out.
Oh, maybe
Sometimes
it was.
just
My
kinda,
memory's so
Well,
bad.
since I'm out of the
like your
discussion,
self-confidence
you're
allows
implied
you to
collusion.
try out.
God.
Can we kill the mics a little bit?
We have a.
To kind of boost your self-confidence and allow you to
Alliance.
kind of take those
Yeah.
spots that maybe otherwise you might not be in the mood to do per se.
True. But there's always next week.
And then we get for that, and after
Yes,
that, yeah.
yes.
So did you go back and watch last week's episode then?
I did.
And did you feel like there were some things you wanted to do differently, or
I did.
were you pretty
I
happy
tried
with
to-
how you did last time?
No, I think I was a little tight last week and just wanted to loosen up a little bit and
Mhm.
get a feel for a couple people that I wasn't sure about their play. So
Yeah.
I'll be anxious to go look at this week's and see what was going on.
Yeah, well, we talked about it earlier. Early on, there were so many 3-bets. Week one, there were not a ton without like people having like massive hands. This week it was like people 3-betting with like King Jack and King Queen and kind of some interesting spots. A little more aggressive this week than last week. So, everyone will watch this week, and then week 3 we readjust. There's like a whole like balance of the of what people think everyone's doing. So.
Exactly. And you do that when you
I
play.
always feel bad when it suck out that bad.
And what's
I
that's
mean, I
the
wanted
fun
to
part,
suck out against
come
you
week
because it's
7,
the
8, after we've had
Not again.
quite a bit of time under our belts, you don't know is someone getting out of line, or do they have it? If you feel like you have like a tight image, there's gonna be a point in time where you can start exploiting that, and getting the best of your opponents.
Yep. And this game's going to go well because everybody keeps on hitting.
Yeah, we've had some crazy
crazy.
suckouts. We've definitely the best hand has not fared too well so far
No.
today.
No, it hasn't. Not with the last 5. It seems to just go on and on. And
Top
look at
pair and
that.
second pair for Ryan here. Chris with bottom pair. Oh, here we go.
This
Oh,
might be it.
All in
Oh,
a
you
call.
son of a bitch.
Ryan.
You win.
Yeah, Chris
Yep,
has
Ryan
got
already
it.
has the check mark.
Terrible turn.
There's a shot of Chris's his exposed.
I bet
Midriff
all my
there.
money.
Well, I'm going to get out of
Which
here.
was-
So Chris can come in.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, we'll get Chris in here and hear his sad story. Because no one comes in here with a happy one, I'll tell you that. That's why I tell everybody. I was like, everyone's excited to see me when they first get here, and then they never want to see me after that, unless it's the
Winner?
championship
Yeah.
interview.
Well, good luck if you go to the shoe tonight.
All right, thank you very much.
Have a good
Appreciate it.
evening.
Have a good night, Annette.
Very good now. Hope your back or shoulders doing better.
Yeah.
It's like Chris is packing up his heating pad. I'm not gonna lie, having a heating pad in the studio wouldn't be so bad every now and again. Other than the fact that it gets pretty warm back here.
Yep, big only again.
All right, we're moving on. Ryan is our chip leader. Queen 10 on the button.
How much more is it?
And he quickly gets
10-ish,
shipped on.
Probably 10-ish.
They're dropping quickly right now. Obviously, we can see Pizza Mike's hand right now, but I just don't think Queen 10 is nearly strong enough in this situation. I mean, you have all the power, you have all the chips. There's no sense doubling up Pizza Mike in a spot like this, in my opinion.
Oh, because I threw.
Oh,
them
Ryan
into the
does call.
spot. Sorry,
Wow,
yeah,
he's just straight gamble mode. And now Pizza Mike is flipping for his life. That's a good start.
halfway.
That's about as far away as possible for Ryan for connecting.
Ooh. Yeah, scary. Oh, big old pain on it.
I feel like Queen of Hearts.
Yeah.
JK.
It's unnecessary. Funny, but unnecessary.
All right, Pizza Mike survives, and now he's up to 25K. Yeah, I don't love that call. I mean,
6, 7,
you only committed
8,
2K.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Maybe thought he had the right price.
1,000 more. Sorry. No. Yeah, I was right. I get those two. You're gonna do a chip count?
I was 200 off. He was about. I was 200 off with my 10-inch. He was about.
It's like they're pausing the clock here to get chips accurate.
All right, Dan. Do you want it? You want me to take it?
No, you go ahead and get up. Stretch your legs.
Yeah, you were at walk around. You just sat down. I'm like, hey, get the hell out of here. All right, I'm gonna let Dan talk to Chris real quick, and I'll be back in a minute.
All right, see you, brother.
21, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25, 5. What I have.
They added him back in. What's up, Chris?
Not a whole lot. I'd rather be out there than still in here, but that's okay.
Interesting, Chris played tonight. I mean, tight.
Well, I had to change it up a little bit.
Pocket 10. Oh, we're not. Are we streaming?
Again.
Pocket 10. Pocket 9s were for you, Dave Karamgard. 27-3.
So just kind of slowed down. Not feeling all that great, but hey.
What were the chip counts?
I'm looking at you early on in the game. You had ace 10, hit an ace on the board, get bet out of it. Another ace comes.
Well,
losing the hand, and then you're like, oh, I folded an ace here.
Like that one. I don't know what I was up against. Probably, I think Missy did take that hand when she bet Bobby out as well. Bobby's bet took me away, thinking that he could have a really strong ace there, and my ace 10 wasn't that great, so I didn't really want to, jump out with it.
Interesting. So, last week you were third out.
Yeah, last week I think I got
Tonight?
5th place. Tonight I got a 4th place. I definitely feel like I have to do a little bit better, kind of around 2 to 4 consistently to stay at the top of points. The downside for me is that Ryan is still in the top 3.
Well, Ryan and Pizza Mike are sitting top 3, and they're still in the tournament tonight.
Yeah, it's very scary because we do only have 10 weeks left. So that's my concern.
You get those players that bump up in points early on, first 3, 4, 5 weeks, and then they can just check full, and they just ride it out the rest of the season.
Game after that, so I can't fight it. I just have to hope to pick up cards better, better than a 7-3 against a 10-3. So.
But as you remember, through our wild card game, however, it's a staggered chip stack. And so when you're playing in that game, points do matter. And so...
See, but when I win this, I'm not going to be too worried about the wild card game.
I understand. You're just going to take this one down.
My mind is set. I don't have a thought other than I'm going to come out and win. I feel that way every week I come out. And sometimes, well, obviously, 2 for 2 is not going so hot. Just keep trying. That's all I can do.
So how do you feel compared to last week? What's this game? What was tonight's style? Which style do you like better?
I like tonight's style a lot better. There were a lot more bets. Ryan is 3-bet multiple times today. Bobby seemed to get raised every time he put money in the pot, which was unfortunate. Cliff and Mike are both playing really solid. I tried to get Mike off a hand, thinking he had a weak ace, just not 2-pair with his ace when I shoved all in. So shout out to Day Shift, there on the chat. He loves me. He's my biggest fan, so hopefully I can please him and play good for him next week.
So, do you have this bet going on? Like, I kept hearing this bet mentioned by you a couple times throughout the night. So,
Day Shift and I, we were kind of jabbing at each other back and forth last week on the chat after I got busted out. So I just kind of said, you know what? I'll put it down that if I don't win overall, I will purchase the subscription for Day Shift to the Twitch Poker on Air.
Wow. So Day Shift could actually get Poker on Air
Day Shift,
poker chip subscription?
Absolutely. Like, he could go out there, have fun, and join us every week. I'd love to see him here every week. Love to see him watching. Love to see all you guys watching out there. So I see Don Poltz is hanging out with us. B Million spends a lot of time in the chat, seemingly so far. So.
Well, yeah, because he left the tournament really early.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row. So that's my hope. I mean, coming into it, Bobby has the most known reputation to me. So I like how Bobby plays. I like his cash play a lot. So it's just kind of, his tournament play, he still tries to carry that over, but I don't feel like he's as aggressive. So I can handle that.
So what's your prediction on a victory tonight? Who's going to take it down?
If Ryan keeps hitting the way that he's hitting and playing the way that he's playing, Ryan is unstoppable. I mean, he just can't. He can't seem to miss. He had the Jack-8 against Cliff, and unfortunately Cliff had the flush. But, Ryan's just making hands.
Is Ryan good or is he lucky?
I mean, what do you want me to say?
I want you to answer the question.
Do you want to lie to you?
I can handle the truth.
I think Ryan has some skill to him.
He's never going to watch this.
I think...
Look, there he is. Whoa!
Wow! I mean, a little earthquake here at Poker on Air Studios.
So let's not dodge the question.
No, we're
here.
dodging.
Let's not dodge the question. Is Ryan good or is Ryan lucky?
I think it's both. And I think any card player that says it's not both is trying to fool you. You definitely have to get lucky to win this game.
Wow! Sounds like a cop-out answer to me.
I mean, I don't want to say that he's bad.
Listen. I know when Trevor does these interviews that he asks the soft questions. I ask the hard-hitting questions that everyone wants to know.
Well, if Ryan wins tonight, he's probably going to come back here with his attitude, thinking that he's the best player in the world. But hey, he'll go down.
All right, Chris, thanks for joining me back here and hanging out for a little bit now that we know your hate for Ryan. And so does everyone on the internet. So I'm going to bring Trevor back in here, and we're going to finish this tournament out. 3 players left. And, Chris, good luck to you on the upcoming weeks, and we'll talk to you again next Thursday.
Just hope you both cheer me on for the win.
We are level 8. Blinds are 500, 1,000 with $100 antes. 3 players left. Now I need a toothpick.
You need a toothpick?
Mm-hmm.
What have you been eating? You got a pube in there? All right, back to the action here. As we've seen, Ryan.
Look at that, Day Shift he's a Ryan hater.
I mean, Day Shift's just mean by nature.
Well, and Day Shift is like, I'm the best. No one compares to me because I only play 4 hands.
Shot fired.
So
I did not realize the Cliff stack was only 4,000. That's a tad unfortunate.
So, Day Shift style of poker is sit for 15 hours, wait for one of your 4 hands.
What for?
And make $30 in 14 hours and say, all right, I'm done.
10-8 suited, aces, kings, and queens. Opposite of flop we go. Ryan's ace high still leads, obviously.
What for, you ask? 7-6 of spades. Ace of hearts, 10 of diamonds.
So I feel like. So it's looking like Ryan and Pizza Mike are gonna end up heads up here. I have not seen Pizza Mike bluff very much tonight. It seems like if he doesn't have it, he's just comfortable checking, seeing the next card, and when he has it, he's been betting. So I'm anxious to see how he opens up his game.
Just remember
to
that.
get heads up.
Just remember, B, that the clinch part is the most important part.
Say what now?
Can't do that.
I was just responding to B.
No, check it down against him.
Oh,
If he ships in for 2 more,
yeah.
I'm gonna come in there.
I wasn't paying attention last hand.
You wouldn't have been happy because I would have bet that flop.
Did I think I think Cliff would have flopped a pretty strong hand there.
All in. Let me know if you need to count.
All in from Cliff.
I do
Oh
not
my
need
gosh,
that.
how does this keep happening?
I'm all in.
All in, all in.
Everyone says he's lucky. I think he's good.
We've had like people just wake up with kings, wake up with tens here.
Sorry.
But if things go the way they've been going, ace five is probably gonna win. He's probably just gonna flop like 4 fives.
However, it's Ryan. 10, 10, 5.
Oh, right in the window.
No, wait for
Oh!
it.
I guess
Oh!
I was big. Another one, and you got them both.
Right,
Damn
right.
big. 10 now.
2-4.
Make it interesting.
Oh,
Thank
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's so sick.
That's the way I run, guys.
Bring the ace for all the pain.
Watch a 5 come.
Ace for all the pain.
Wow. Ryan, run good.
Wow, that is just
Sorry, Cliff.
insane. How's he doing this?
It's unreal.
Look,
So,
he
so-
can't even believe it himself.
So on the way into our studios, there are a couple stoplights where the less fortunate are hanging out, waiting for some money. I think Ryan is just giving them $100 bills each time he passes them. He's getting that karma. Wow, the suck,
doing
the suck and the
something.
resuck is just insane.
Good playing tonight, Cliff.
I love you, Cliff.
Unbelievable. He even admits it. He even admits it's ugly.
See, this is
good?
so. I'm actually obviously happy for Ryan. He's running good. He's playing well. He's doing everything he needs to do.
Oh yeah,
It would have if he.
But I don't
Might not.
love the idea of,
2-1.
of him
might
having
not have done the cards.
such a big point lead so early on in the in this format.
Who flops 2 pair and then loses to a set?
That's true.
Who? The guy coming in and talk to Trevor.
Yeah.
He's all yours.
People want to know, Dan, if you've been lending your
now?
your horseshoe in that secret cavity of yours over to Ryan. Is it a one size fits all situation?
Call.
I'll tell you off air.
No. 3's valid.
You'll never guess it. Welcome, Cliff.
Even
Well,
if
that
it's
was
one
what I was
size fits all, I
betting
think we'll
earlier.
get
Ryan
lost
was
on
back
Ryan.
because he's a bully, big stack bully.
I was.
I knew
So
that.
you get a little unfortunate there. I kind of lost a big pot there when you were bluffing with the Jack 4, Jack 5, something like that. When Ryan had top pair with the King,
Jack 6.
Jack 6. I was
Yeah, he
I was in the
actually
ballpark.
sighed, and I thought he was folding.
Yeah,
Didn't it look that way?
Raising out.
he did the same thing earlier when he had Kings.
Alright.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, pizza. I call.
yeah, yeah.
Kings. What do you
right.
want from me?
Thank you.
Don't mention Kings either. I think
Yeah.
Kings.
Brutal night for Kings. I think they won once, maybe, if that. They might not have won at all. Oh, I guess. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I can't check all that
I
crap.
refuse to become the guy that
I never give up.
swears
I
off
get the button now.
Kings. Because an ace always comes.
Always. Every time.
Always. I'm just mucking them next time.
Things #things you hear in a poker room.
Jack's got to miss his head once.
I'll see my next book. Just
Can't
talking
keep
about
hitting
all the
him in the
ridiculous
head
things you
like
hear in a
that all
poker room.
That was
All right, let's get down to
fucking
the nuts and bolts of it all. You feel like you played the way you
Goes
wanted to
as
play
my
tonight?
first, sir.
Just
sick.
unfortunate?
It's complicated.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
gets
not
that.
really
Unless you've been
crying
here a
about being
lot.
unfortunate. It's just, yeah, I
You,
I'm
I get to
happy
act
with
for
the
it.
way
That's correct.
think I played poorly
We
last
good?
week, and I was still kind of happy with the way I played. I'm
Yeah.
happy with myself.
So you're, I think
Well-adjusted.
you're the only one that does not plan on going back to watch old footage. Did you?
I think I addressed it. My eyes have been bothering me, so I am swearing off
Looking at
watching
things.
on my phone.
Okay.
It's an iPhone 6 Plus, so it's pretty big screen. I
Yeah,
think
size
that's
of a small car.
Yeah, that's. I think that started the problem with my eyes.
check.
And my
Oh, you can check
iPad.
too.
I mean, it's just
I'm gonna
I haven't
check.
used my iPad. If anyone's looking for a used iPad,
I did check.
Maybe I'll just drop it off. Yeah, so I've sworn off watching anything close. I figure it's just affecting my vision. I thought I saw 2 spades coming one time when it was clubs. The one hand that I actually faded things.
That's
And yeah, I was just an eye thing.
So I'm guessing that when the other players do go back and watch this, they will probably be trying to
Did his card
prey
erase?
upon you, knowing that you might not.